Hello, hello. How are you, everybody? Happy Saturday, April 26th, 2025. Today's the day. Toronto Maple Leafs, they do it. They go for it. They make it happen. They're going for game four. Good morning. Hey, Clive, how are you? Wood Corner Investment, how are you? Hello, hello. Just going to check this out. Make sure this thing's playing. Well, I got an advertisement. Cool day. Yeah, it's a rainy day out there, isn't it? Yes, it is. All right, there we go. I think everything's working. Woo! Rainy day out there. I had a crazy night. Just a good night, not a crazy night. A good night. Impromptu buddies, come on over. Let's have a bonfire. I don't know if I told you guys, but we're trying to get 100 bonfires this summer. So last one was bonfire number 7. What a beast of a fire it was. I started it at 7:30. I shut her down at 2 in the morning, and it was pouring rain. We were out there under umbrellas, pouring rain. And then I took the hose to it because I was like, I'm not sitting out here for another couple hours. I took the hose to it. I really, really sprayed it down for about 20 minutes. And yeah, it was good. It was just smoking, right? But not like I'm turning over the ashes. It is still smoking right now, 10 hours later. It was a fire, let me tell you. It was a good one. Woof. I don't know if you guys are like dudes that like just like fires. That's what happened at my house last night. A couple of my buddies just kept loading it up. It's raining in SoCal, Southern California. Yeah, it's kind of a gloomy day out there. It's supposed to rain all day here. This live's going to be about an hour long. Because my kid is having some friends over. So I got in trouble, you guys, for doing this live, because I'm not helping clean clean the house. I should say that quieter. I emptied the dishwasher, all right. Oh, good times. I like to smoke meat in a pellet smoker. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Pellet smokers are so cool, eh? That's for me. That's like a technology I think is really cool. Pellet smokers. Dun, 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 dun. All right, it is Saturday. Dun, dun. I am you know what? I drank a lot last night too, but I'm feeling good. You know what my cure for the next morning is? Eat a banana. That's my cure. That's my cure. It was it was good. We had a good night. Holy smokes. Let me get to here and I think I can put a poll up. It's funny, I can't do it on the streaming service, but I can do it over here. Mm, And there we go. There's the poll. You guys answer that question if you'd like to. If you feel like it. If you feel like it. 17 people. Hi, how are you? My name is Mike. This is Health and Wealth. We're going to talk about some of our favorites out there today. Adrian, what's up? I'm just going to go through the comments here. Clive the Driver. I always want to say diver, just so you know. Thanks so much. You're here every Saturday. I appreciate you big time. Adrian, what's up? Mike K's in the house. How are you, buddy? Yeah, it's raining. Football matches. Tis the season. Um, Raining there. How hard is it raining there though? Here it's like it was a downpour last night. I took out the umbrella. It was like it was coming down hard, and that fire remained. Pellet smoker. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Probably tastes incredible. I know my buddy. He does beef jerky. in his pellet smoker, and he loves it. What's up, Rob Wong? How are you doing? How's it in Calgary today? We got caught up to you all, just like that. Just like that. Just getting some things set up over here. So for us to talk about, you guys throw some stuff you want to talk about into the chat. Oh, geez. Things are getting crazy. I got this laptop on top of a box to get some elevation here. Boom, 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 boom. I had a pretty good week, you guys, on the old stonk market here. I like to call it the stonk market just for fun. And yeah, it was good. Good week for sure. I think I'm still down overall since Trump came in 6% on my portfolio, but I have put new money into my portfolio over the last 4 weeks. After over the last 4 weeks, I'll check it out. Rob, did you put a link in here? $2 stock right now. AI. Ooh, AI. AI. Ooh, look at that. Okay, I'll show you guys. I'm going to share my screen here. There it is. It's what Rob's talking about. I mean, let's go take a look at the last 5 days here. That's a nice increase if you had any shares of it. That's a nice increase for sure. I don't know anything about it. It just says AI. Resolve AI reports explosive growth in early 2025 with over $50 billion. What's that? Dollars? GMV? What's that stand for? Yeah, that's a good one. Put that on the list. I don't know if it's a good one. I shouldn't say that out loud because one of you is going to be like, Mike says this is a good one. I have no idea. You're looking at it at the same time I am. What? I'll definitely have to deep dive. You know what I'll do? I'll save this as a favorite. Boom, done. Cool. Cool. I just started with MSTY since I will be retiring. I'm moving, so I was lucky to pick it up at 18. Yes, you were. That's a great price. So that's today 23.59. So I can't wait to see how it'll play. Yeah, $18 nice. Little $5 increase for you there. You got to be happy with that already. And then they did have some issues with their weekly calls this week. They blew past their weekly calls, like I think almost all of them. And so they had to pay a bunch of money out to close those because they don't keep them, right? They don't roll them usually ever. So they had to pay a bunch of money to keep them. So if we look at Mister here, 5 days, it was up 13%. Misty 5 days was up 8% because we were capped in there. So next distribution is 2 weeks from now. 2 weeks from now, we'll be talking about it. And if they didn't get blown out on those calls, then we would have made more. But then, yeah, we would have had more upside if they had gone a little less risky on those calls. But I mean, the whole market was going sideways, so this time I can't necessarily blame them like I like to, because I mean, who predicts that the market's just going to explode, right? But I mean, one guy says one thing, and then his now arch enemy says something else. The market can go any way they want it to. So yeah, I'm happy about the price increase of Misty this week. That's for sure. I know my average price is right around 27, so that feels a lot better. Distribution is going to be interesting because they did close one synthetic, which made them a bundle of money. They still have two other ones out there, and yeah, so distribution should be interesting. I always like to lowball these things. I don't know, $1.50. Who knows, right? What do you guys think? But yeah, definitely happy for sure. I'm always happy with Misty though. Like people panic, they go, "Oh, it's $18 I'm selling, 17.20 I'm selling." Well, yeah, I understand why. November to now, down almost 20%, but we've been paid good distributions since then too. Yeah, for me, I'm not really locked into anything. I'm not married to any of these ETFs or like funds or stocks or anything like that. If I don't like where they're going, I'm out. But I mean, for Misty, for the time being, I love where they're going. So I'm staying. I'm staying, right? And so I don't know. You guys probably feel probably the same way, but it's good to take profits as well throughout. I did that with Misty. I took profits. And I'm going to take profits again. If it goes to 40, I'm out selling. Don't care. I'm gonna have 18 people say, "Oh, you shouldn't have sold. It's a $5 distribution." Don't care. I made my $13 in appreciation plus my distributions that entire time. So if it goes to 40, peace. I'm out. I'll go take that money somewhere else, and then when this thing cycles back down, I'll buy back in. Am I predicting it to go to 40? No, no, but just what happens, right? Just received my NVDY payment this morning. Plan to buy more Misty shares with it. Right on. You know what? Let me go look at mine right now. You can't see the screen, can you? Let's see if I got my money too. I didn't even look. You must be with Quest Trade. I did get my money. There it is. It's sitting in my account. Can't do anything with it though. So I got $192 from my NVDY fund. So that's cool. 192. 192. Yeah. For me, I'm taking that cash and I'm gonna go pay off more line of credit with it at the moment. So that's my plan with that. Boom, boom, boom. Got that one. Got that one. AI conversational e-commerce. You talk to AI and AI talks back to you on shopping online. Okay, it's pretty cool. I got it saved. Check it out. Yeah, good entry. Yeah, yeah. PLTW had a decent payment announcement yesterday. Do you know what it was? Microsoft and Google have partnered up. Now that's always good, right? Google partnering up with you. Microsoft, is that better? I don't know. Pretty close. Embedded in 50 million devices, 16 million actively being used at the moment. Interesting. That's pretty cool. I mean, uh, it's almost a penny stock, so like you can load up, and I don't know, you can get 500 shares without breaking the bank on that. Could be interesting. How much will 100 shares of Misty earn monthly? Well, that's a tough question. We can go take a look at it though. Give me a second here. I don't create these, I just talk about them. So I went to YieldMax's website here, Larry, and I went to our ETFs, and I went to the very first one, and then it's a list of all their like normal ETFs, and Misty's in that list. And this is past performance. So past performance was like Bitcoin was taken off, micro strategy, now named strategy, was taking off because of it. Big time volatility, massive distributions happened. So lately it's been a little lower and slower, lower and slower, we'll call it. You can see the distributions. The last 2 months were right around $1.33, and then 2 months before that, $2. So you can see they're getting lower. 2 months before that, 3 and 4, and then 4 and a buck 85. So it goes up and down, kind of like a yo-yo. What you'll notice is that if if they do well with their calls, then you're going to get paid more. But if they don't, then you're going to get paid less, obviously. Also, there's $3 billion in assets, so they got to pay a lot of people. So that kind of decreases the amount you're going to get too, because they're paying tons and tons of people that own shares of this. But yeah, I do know they failed us on. I like to say they failed us on their weekly calls. Their weekly calls. The strike prices were too close. Well, they weren't that bad when they set them, but MicroStrategy took off this month or this last week, and that caused those weeklies to get blown through. What that means is like when you set up that call at the beginning of, let's call it the beginning of the week, but they usually do it on Thursdays the week before. Let's say you set your strike price at 300, just the number, and MicroStrategy's at 285. You're just hoping that in those weeklies it doesn't go above 300. So you collected a premium because you're at 300. You set your strike at 300. So you got a premium, pretty good premium, no doubt, because MicroStrategy is super volatile. But then MicroStrategy takes off and it goes above 300. Well, now you got to pay to close that option. And so it costs you money to do that. So that's what happened this week on a number of their weekly calls. So that costs, you money with your dividend. Where they did make money was on their synthetic option. One of them, they had three. They closed one, and with synthetics, they set it at whatever the price is whenever they set these synthetics up, and so it was up a bunch, and then they closed that. So that is money in our pocket, which is good. So there's good and bad to Mister going up. It's not generally great for us when it goes up quickly. So they did what did I want to say about that? Oh, they did do credit call spreads. I still haven't really seen those do anything for us at all. I don't really I maybe I just don't get it. Yeah. PLTW payment was 50 cents. Nice. 200 plus? What? Is that what you took from that? Yeah, 200 plus, Larry. That's what you're gonna get per share. I almost hit my all-time high last week. Nice. That's awesome. Yeah, I am 6% off my what I was at my all-time high. Dun, 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 dun. Buck 85. I like the low ball. I'm gonna say $1.50 because then I don't get disappointed. I lowered expectations. You guys remember that show? Was that Mad TV? I think it was. Mad. Yeah, baby. 1250 NVDY, 550 MSTY. What's up, Grant? You excited for tonight? Right here? How about right here? You excited for tonight? Go Leafs, go! Game 4, Ottawa. Let's destroy them. Let's make it happen. Go Leafs, go! They should beat Ottawa. They should beat Ottawa. Let's go. Big night, 7 p.m. Maple Leafs versus the lowly Ottawa Senators, the second last place team in the Eastern Conference to make the playoffs. We'll see. It's hard to close out. It's hard to finish a series. It's hard. So hopefully they got that killer instinct and they go out there and they smoke them 7-2. If you invest in Harvest MSTY, not a bad dividend per month. Pair 60 cents last month, and this payment is nice. That's cool. Which one do I invest in? I invest in. I don't think it's that one. I invest in MSTY.to, which is a quest trade thing. It's a harvest MicroStrategy high income play. I only have 5 shares, so I should say that loosely. I invest. That's cool though. I mean, I think I haven't really paid too much attention to it, Clive. Maybe you could, but I feel like that mist with the E is better than mist with the Y in the Canadian market. It pays more, eh? I've been happy with Misty.to, the harvest version, because once Mister went up, it went up really big too because they don't. They don't rely heavily on the covered calls. They're aiming to pay us 40 cents a month plus share growth. I like that a lot. I do. I do. Same thing. Oh, it was annoying, wasn't it? Every day you open it up. There was actually, I think it was last week. I didn't open it up for 2 days. That felt good. Felt nice not to look at it, do other things. Oh my goodness, this house in about 45 minutes is going to be loud, loud. We have So I have a daughter, she's 5. Her friend's coming over and another friend's coming so far. Uh so they do that like girl scream thing. We've got our kid not doing that, which is nice. But it's gonna be loud here. So drink this is my first coffee of the day. Whew, it's gonna be loud. Can I go outside? It's raining. I might. So yesterday was a pretty cool setup. I did a little short. I'll post it later, but my buddy's a Montreal Canadiens fan, so he's like, "Can we watch the game?" And so I tried to get my projector hanging from my eaves trough, but it was too windy. So I'm up there on a ladder trying to get that up there. It didn't work. Grabbed a couple poles, hung up the screen there. That didn't work. It folded. So I said, "Screw it." I ran downstairs. I grabbed my television, carried it over my head upstairs, took it outside, set it on top of my air conditioning unit, brought the PVR up there, and we watched the game while having the fire. You guys ever had? So I don't know if you guys know this, but up here in Canada, specifically Ontario, I don't know about the rest of Canada, but we banned American alcohol. It's banned. It's gone. I wanted to get those Jack Daniels and Coke premix drinks, but it was banned. So you know what I had? I had Jameson lemonade. Holy smokes! I'm doing it again. That was one of the tastiest drinks I've ever had. Jameson whiskey mixed with lemonade. So good. Like real good. Like makes me want to have more lemonade in my life. Thanks, Mike. Yeah, I'm gonna keep this comment up here for the rest of the day. Just kidding, we'll move it around. Um yeah, I like to have a lower mindset on those distributions so I'm not hurt. So they can't hurt me. Buck 50. Yeah. Never. No, no. For me, never. I'm not into margin. I'm not into. Whoa! What the? What's this thing I got? Omar. I just saw something happen down here. What is this? Wow! Thank you very much. That's super cool. I don't even know what that was. That's awesome though. For me, Rack City. I don't like debt. Although I might be going into the biggest debt of my life in the next couple of months here, but business opportunity coming up. I don't like debt. So for me, like I'm the wrong person to be like, yeah, go on margin. No, I'm not into it. So would you open a margin account and use your TFSA buying power? No, I wouldn't. I did use like a form of margin to buy those NVDA shares. I just dipped into my line of credit to buy those because they're at $88. I was like, I have to buy these right now. This is like a once in a lifetime opportunity for me. And so I bought them then, but now I'm paying that back like in full. Uh, I like to have a good credit score. So, I think that's more responsible than other people that go all in with this stuff. Nope, not for me. Too risky. Hey, thanks, Adrian. I hope you have a great day too if you're still here. You think Misty has a chance to go back up to 40? Hey, what's up, Omar? Is this like did you what is this? I need to go over here. Oh my goodness. That's really cool. Dun, dun, dun. I think so. Yeah, I think it does have a chance to go over 50. Let me minimize this. Or 40, 40, 40. I think so. I mean, let's go take a gander at Bitcoin, right? If Bitcoin goes over 100,000 again, right? So let's go back here. November. Let's go. Where was November? Look at this. So November, that's when Misty was at 44. Let's go look at the exact date. November 20th. And then over here, so it was at look at that. It was at 92,000 in Bitcoin back then, but it was on its like nice run up there. So it was on its nice run up, which means volatile, which means Mister was volatile, and that's how YieldMax generated the income to make that happen. So yeah, I could see it running back up there again if Bitcoin just steadily goes up over the next couple of weeks here, months. Why not? What's holding it back? I'll tell you what's holding it back though. Right? What's holding it back is the weekly calls too close to the price. I do like that they scatter, but I wish they would scatter the smallest amount of their calls and the closest one, and then bigger and bigger and bigger as they go up. Right? So if the price of Mister right now is 368, do a call at 380, but make it like 500, and then do another one at 390 and make it 1,000. Just random numbers here, right? Then go 400 and make it 1,500 calls. Scatter those up. That's what I think. What do I know? What do I know? Thanks for being here, by the way, Omar. What do you think about that? What do you think? Friday dividends ended up picking up 250 shares of CONY, 1250 shares. You think CONY will do well? Well, CONY is an interesting story, isn't it? So it had a pretty decent week here, up 13%. That's nice. Coinbase itself, though, went up 19%. Let me bring that graph up for you. CONY is an interesting case this month specifically because it's going to pay out twice in May. CONY, it's going to pay out 2 times in May. So this is its each of these funds that are like the 4-week funds pay out 13 times a year. So this is the time for CONY to pay out 13 times. Well, the extra time, sorry. I don't want them to pay us $1 because I don't want that to go back down to $7. So, keep paying out. Well, let's go. What did they pay before? Where'd that where'd that website go? There it is. Boom. Zoom back out here a little bit. Boom, boom, boom. CONY. So yeah, 43 cents, 15. I'm cool with this. Just keep doing that for the rest of our lives. Just keep doing that. Make the share price stable. Make the share price stable again. Let's get a red hat that says that. You know what? Let's make it a green hat though. Make the share price stable again. I don't know why that's funny to me. Could be the could be that Jameson's I had last night with the lemonade. It's got me acting a little funny. Yeah. I don't know. What do you think, Clive? What do you think? I don't know. I'm cool with like pay me 59 cents for the rest of my life. Make the share price stay at $8 for the rest of my life. Woohoo! We're good, right? We'd be good for sure. Trying LFGY 800 shares to 1,000. Yeah, nice. And that pays out some real hefty distributions, doesn't it? It's under here somewhere. LFG, there it is, under portfolio ETFs, crypto. Oh, the crypto thing. Yeah, yeah. Mara Riot's in there. Not the one I was thinking, but yeah, okay. Oh, it's weekly, right? Yeah, yeah. This is the week. This is the one I was thinking. Like 40 cents a week. That's insane. That is insane. I think that's a lot. Like, that's pretty darn good. Here are some of the securities, not all. I wouldn't trust their website, you guys, if you're ever looking at this stuff. I would go to download all holdings if you really wanted to get a deep dive of what they're holding. Like, I don't trust this stuff right here, but they got MicroStrategy, iShare, Bitcoin Trust, Coinbase, CleanSpark. Holy smokes, you guys! This is one of the first ones I ever day traded 4 years ago. CleanSpark. I gotta look it up. CLSK stock, I think, is a symbol. Hey, is that proof right there in the pudding? I know what the stock symbol is. Let's go back. Look at the run it had when I started here. Unbelievable. I remember buying this at $6. It went to 38 and yeah, and I think back then it was like a solar company or something like that, and then they changed it into a crypto type company. I'm actually impressed. I am actually impressed with myself right now. How's my hair doing, by the way? Looking good. 57 people? What the heck? Huge hugs. Thank you for being here. This is really cool that I get to hang out with you today. Yeah, you guys make my life better. I appreciate it. Hope I make your life better too. And if I do, hit the like button. And if I don't, hit the like button, regardless. Okay? I don't care what you do as long as you hit that like button. If you want to be a member of the channel, I'm at 9. It's kind of stagnant. I need to get to 10. I want to do some lives with these people. Live with them. It's as low as $1.99. It's as high as $4.99. I don't want to take the cheese out of your macaroni, but if you want to help support the channel, future dreams of mine, I want to keep this channel going forever if I can. If it provides value to your life, maybe a little entertainment, a little comedy. Boom, 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 boom. That'd be great. Could maybe go back. Now, Omar's talking about Misty, by the way. Like I said, depends on Bitcoin. I have a conviction in Bitcoin. Yeah, same, buddy. Same, same, same. Big time. Same. You know what? Well, let me go into my um Coinbase app right now. So I don't know if you guys recall, I bought the dip, and I don't have a big portfolio of Bitcoin, but it's the buy and never sell type thing. Um, and I'm up 2.93%. It's pretty good. I was down like 50% at a point there, so that's not bad. But I'm with you. Yeah, we think Omar and I think we don't know that this could go to 40 again. Why not? Right? Just do better, YieldMax. If you're watching, how are you? How you doing, by the way? Do better on your calls. Okay. I'm not a financial advisor, but I play one on television. You want me to be a part of your staff? I'll do it. I'll do better for you. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, 50 cent. I think everyone would be happy with that with CONY. CONY. Oh no. Oh man, I don't know if I could show this to you or not. Took a Let me go in. No, I can't show it here because it'll be copyrighted, written, right? So made some sweet fire videos last night. You guys see this? Slow mo. Go this way. Ooh, man, this fire was booming. I got a pile of brush that was over my head, and here's another one. I can't. I always don't know which way to go. Pile of brush over my head, and man, we lit a lot of wood up last night. Good times, good times, and actually, don't mind my back here. It's super messy from the ice storm still, but I always go the wrong way. There's the fire, and then there is the TV with the Montreal Canadiens game on. Good times last night, everybody. Good times. What's up, Knox Bill? How you doing, buddy? Good to see you here. Happy you're here. Oh, thanks, Omar. Right back at you. I appreciate you being here. It's so nice of you to be here, supporting the channel like big time. Really cool. I actually leave these lives, and I'm like, I can't believe 57 people were here hanging out with me, chit chatting and commenting, and just supporting the channel. And I did get some flack because I did this today because she's been cleaning the whole house for our guests here. I said the people. I told the people I would be there. I committed. We're gonna make this happen. Watching from Kuwait. What's up, Tony? How are you? Man, that's incredible. I'm near Toronto, Canada. Hey, land of Toronto Maple Leaf. How are you doing, buddy? Thanks for being here. What time is it there? Probably 7:51. Price will NVIDIA be when NVIDIA is at 150? Psh, psh. You ever see that guy on the internet? Psh. Yeah, he's funny. I have no idea. What do you think? The problem, here's our problem. Okay. So the price of Nvidia could go up. That should help this go up too, but it all comes back to those calls. If they put those calls too close to the underlying price and the underlying goes up, then they're capped, right? So we don't see that increase. That's the problem with the whole strategy that's happening over at Nvidia, or yeah, Nvidia and YieldMax. So, you know, it's tough to say. That's why I actually bought NVIDIA, because I like NVIDIA, but I like NVIDIA more. So I have shares of NVIDIA because I think they are the company of the future. They're doing autonomous driving. They're doing the chips. They're doing video games. They're doing computer chips. It's unbelievable the stuff they're doing. Um, two two earnings ago, they took their chip from like this big and made it this big in 1 quarter. Insane. Misty, just yelling Misty. That's what I'm talking about. Misty, woo! That's what I'm talking about. Dubai. That's awesome. Sorry for yelling. Somebody's. I just woke somebody up in the back. Sorry about that. Oh my goodness, man, Omar, you just did you can I can't even. Is that a super chat? It is. I can't tell on the software that I'm using if it was. The software I'm using is kind of it doesn't really show that. $10, man. That's so awesome of you. That is like it's super cool. Appreciate you. Uh I don't know. Do you guys like I watch Retire on Dividends daily. I think he does an amazing thing for the community. Like holy smokes, so educational. Like really, really good. And I watch a couple of the other ones out there too, like Mike, tactical stock scalper. I like Mike a lot too. He's real. He's a real dude. Um, who else do I watch? Dividend Nomad. I like him too. He's a real dude, right? I like them. There's a couple others out there. I really like the channels that show their face, right? You could be one ugly mofo. Get your face on these videos. I like that better personally. I like seeing the people. I like seeing the people, you know? I don't know how about you what you guys think, but I also like transparency. I'll tell you guys, if this business opportunity comes up, I'm gonna be selling everything. It's gone, right? But then I'll rebuild. This business opportunity I might go into, I might have to put 25% down, my business partner and I. And that's a lot of money. So I might have to sell it all. I'm not touching the Bitcoin though. It's gonna stay there forever. Don't care. I'll find another way. So you might see my account go to zero for a couple of months. I'll rebuild. I will rebuild once that business kicks up. If it happens, we're in the stage of finding out if we can make it happen. It's a pile of money that I never thought I would be looking for. Um, have I talked about Missy? No, not yet. Just kidding. We talked about it for like the last 39 minutes. I'll talk about it though. What do you want? What do you think? What do you tell me what we want to talk about here? Let's be specific because you know what? It's cool. I love talking about Misty. It's awesome. Yeah. I just heard my doorknob twist. The kids under strict instructions to not come in here. Bought around 3,000 Misty shares. 22. Yeah. I mean, 18's a better price, right? But I mean, what can you do? You know, you've already made 3 grand on your purchase. Boom. Sell it all. Go buy a Honda Civic. Yeah, I don't know. It's tough to say. Tough to say if it's a good price or not, right? With the market the way it is, Tarif is still looming out there. He said 90 days are going to revisit it, but and all the people are calling him making deals. So, 90 days is coming up. We're looking at probably 75 to go, something like that. So, I don't. It's tough to say. It's really tough to say if that's a good. I mean, I think it's a good price. I'm at 27, and I'm fine with it because I've been getting distributions for ever, which is nice. For it's been a almost a year now of distributions. I'm just gonna open it up. Actually, let's take a peek behind the door. I just gotta go through all my favorites here and go find it. I could probably just type it in. Going to my passive account. I have a link for passive in all of my videos. If you want a dividend tracking tool, this thing is pretty cool. It's $99 a year. Um, which when you see $99 a year, you're like, ugh. But then you break it down to monthly. It's less than $10 a month. It's less than a Big Mac meal, less the fries a month to track your dividends. And if you're with Questrade, you get it for free. So this is the elite version right here. There's my distributions over the last year. I like the color coding. I don't know what happened. Sometimes they change the colors though, so I never know. Last 2 months were pretty weak compared to the 2 months before them. Um it says NVIDIA. NVIDIA paid 1 cent per share. So I got 10 cents. Not even enough to trigger it on this website. Now I have more shares, but I got them. Oh man, I got them after the distribution. Oh my, it's a dividend, by the way, for Nvidia because it's a stock, not an ETF. Yeah, Misty's been good. Let's go down here. Misty's paid 3,834 so far. I got a small account, right? You guys have seen it's nothing too flashy. Nvidia has paid the most. CONY's catching up. Oh, this is a crazy one that happened. Hull, Holistica. I got a random dividend from I have no idea where this came from. Oh, you can't see my screen down here, but I can't scroll, sorry. Uh just on Friday I had a random $65 in my account and it said like something like awarded and I think I own this company. I think this was ChargePoint's old company and then they sold the ChargePoint. And so I just got 65 bucks. Okay, cool. Too bad the share price was diminished dramatically on that. 33, 38. Yeah, that is a little high. Of course. I mean, obviously it's a little high, but I mean, you're only 10 bucks off right now. It's not bad, right? So 10 bucks off, like 40,000 down, we'll say, we'll call it. But then you are getting that distribution as well. It's 23.50 a decent price. I can't tell you if that is or not. I'm at 27. So you never know. The thing is when people ask that question, you never know. Is the market going to dip or is it just going to keep going up? Right? You never know. It's very volatile right now. It's a little risky right now, I would say. So I can't answer that question. You tell me, what do you think? Think it's a good price? Checking out the poll. We got 31 votes. What percentage were you up this week? We got 32 votes now. Ooh, just like that. So 31% said 5%, 9% said 10% they were up, and 44% of you said you were up above 10%. Wow, good for you. I think mine was around, oh, can I look? Let me just go log back in. Woo. Oh man. Would it be rude for me to go for a nap when all these kids come? I better not. I better not. Okay, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna go figure this out. Okay, so CONY. Oh, I can't. I'm not pulling up a graph. I'll do it up here. Do it up here. So Misty 5 days was up 8%. Okay, so there I was up 8% on Misty. CONY, no, that's coin. CONY, I was up 13%. So I was over 10% too. NVDY, 4%. NVDA, 12%. So yeah, I was definitely up over that as well. That's cool. And then I also have a brand new one to me, and I was definitely up on this. I bought 78 shares of this thing at around $8 this week. Yeah, it was down here. Yeah, I felt good about that, and so I'm up on that as well. So it was a good week. It was a good week. I'm not jumping to like anything though. TS to tech, like it's great, but who cares? It's just money. It's not even, it's paper. It's not even paper. It's just digital something out there. What I would say is if you have profits, always try and lock in some profits and think where's the next place to put that. But I'm so like skeptical right now of the market and of the guy who likes to golf on your dime. What does he spend $335 million on vacations since he's been in? Good for him. Just live it up. Let's see. Yes, FOMO. Yeah. That's the thing, right? FOMO. FOMO's a real bugger. So look at this. A lot of people had FOMO in November, right? Oh my God, it's $44. I need it. These are the same people right now that are saying it sucks. Oh, that sucks. Misty sucks. Those are the same people. So be careful of that FOMO. Dip your toe in. I've been in the FOMO train before. Bit me in the butt. Since September, the 5 months, maybe. Yeah, love it. Movie star. What is the dividend tracker called? That's free with Questrade. Is an app or website? It is. I don't have it as an app. I have it as a website. I'm gathering maybe they have it as an app. I've never even tried it. It's called Passive. You go to one of my videos, Movie Star. In the pinned comment, there'll be a passive link right there. You can click that, and it'll take you right to it. If you're a Questrade, I don't think I get $20 for you signing up. I don't know, maybe, but I think it's good. Questrade, it's totally free. You get the premium version for free. It's pretty cool, right? You can create like models in here, not Vanna White, but like your models. You can create goals in here. That's how I got that link right here. Refer a friend. Looking pretty flat for the year on my returns. All time, also up a little bit, and then you can go custom there too. But yeah, yeah, I like it. I think it's pretty neat. I like that it tracks. I love the bar graph. Super simple to look at. And then Movie Star, I'm gathering you're in Canada, so all of the numbers convert to Canadian in here for you, which is kind of cool as well. Yak attack. You guys know what a yak says? You ever heard a yak before? So okay, go like this, right? One thumb in your mouth. This is how you make the yak sound. Okay, one thumb in your mouth. The other one you hook it to your pinky. So it's got like a good trumpet. Okay, and you go like this. Yak. I'll be here all day. What is the difference? Actually, I won't. I got 10 more minutes in me here. What's the difference between TSX and New York Stock Exchange of Misty? Okay, so yes, it's a very good question. Man, I got a lot of wind. I'm gonna close that one. So this one is the YieldMax version, and so they are Yield Max. They're heavy, heavy, heavy on their calls. And so all the money that's generated comes from their calls and from their synthetic option. That's how you make money with the Yield Max version of it. Now, give me a second. I'll pull up the other one. Let me just go find it. I got a lot of favorites over here. There it is here. And then this one's the one I'm in. It's Misty. Now there's a couple versions. Just so you know, there's a Mist with an E on the end. I don't know. Is it with Harvest? Maybe. But the difference here is that they are aiming to pay you a steady distribution, 40 cents a minute. This is a Canadian version, by the way. So 50% calls, and then also 50% growth is their hope here. So they want to pay you a steady 40 cents a month, plus they want your share price to grow. That's the difference. Okay. With Misty from YieldMax, they just want to pay you distributions. Um, so some people say, "Oh, I'm going Misty because I want that distribution coming. I want the money." But I only have 5 shares of this one. It's nothing, nothing at all. And so yeah, the last couple of days have been really good for this one. It's up like $2 because of that allocation of how they do their money. So I hope that answered your question. Yeah, and that's Movie Star says one's Canadian. So the one I'm showing on my screen right now is Canadian through Harvest, and then this one is through YieldMax. Right, that's the New York Stock Exchange one. Hopefully that answered your question. Yeah, dollar cost average. What's up, Mark? How you doing? Thanks for being here. Woof! You guys, if you're here right now, 69 of you are here. 420. Can you hit the like button for me? Man, I'm such an immature little human being. Nobody leave. Oh shoot, 2 people left. 2 people joined. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So do you think, Clive, I'm new to HHIS. Do you think they're gonna be paying out 25 cents every month? Is that the aim? I hope so. I'd be good with that. Everybody loves the spy eye. Snowfire. Is this Snowfire? Is that an exclamation point? Snowfire. Spy eye. Oh, 70 people here. Can one person? There we go. One person left. Nobody leave. Okay. 69 people are here. I hope my parents aren't watching. YMAG, QQQI. SCHD is like steady, right? Spy T, Jeppy, those are steady. AIPI. AIPI is decent. RDTE is pretty volatile, down right now, but I don't know QQA. RDTE is the Yield Max version. FEPI, I've always liked FEPI. Price has been dropping. Also, they've hurt my feelings. I asked them for some merchandise. They one time sent me a shirt. The second time they're like, "No, we can't ship to Canada. I'm out. You can buy my love with shirts." And so for that reason, I'm out. Also, your share price has dropped too much, Peppy, and that's affected your distribution. So I'm out. Make that better, and I'm back in. XOMO, Zomo, an instruction how as to how to buy. That's cool. I love that. I love AI. Right? So good. Retire with Misty. Nice. Do you have space for me in Brazil? How much does it cost to fill up your car in Brazil? Do you speak Portuguese or Spanish? Obviously English. No problem, movie star. I'm glad you're here. I invested heavy into NVDA when it was 30. Oh, nice. Watch it drop to 18, split adjusted now at 111. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Let's go. I'll take that bad boy to 170, and then I'm out at 170. I'm just checking out how you guys are doing over here on the video. Let me refresh. And okay, I got 24 likes. There's 69 of you are here. What is the problem? What can I do to get that to 25 likes? What can I do? And we also have 40 votes. That's pretty good, you guys. Good job. Congratulations to us over 10%. Way to go, us. Pause that feed there. AI said keeps it solid. Yep. Prioritize Misty Spy Eye. YMag. I'm not a YMag and YMax have been meh. Okay. Cool. No problem. Yeah. Did you like my yak attack? Did you like how I taught you how to communicate with your brothers and sisters? Let me know how it goes out in the fields. Okay? Yak attack out in the stable. Let me know how it goes with your brethren now that you know how to communicate with them. Spy Eye. People love the Spy Eye. That's for sure. Thanks, Mike. Appreciate you being here, buddy. Very, very good. What are you guys doing the rest of the day? Tell me. I need to know. Tell me everything. What are you doing at 7 o'clock specifically? I don't know. Do you know where I'll be? Where will I be at 7 o'clock? Right here and right here. Go Leafs, go. Tonight's the night. Let's finish this series and have a nice long rest to play either Florida or Tampa Bay. I hope those two teams just beat the you know what out of each other. Um, and then let's rock and roll, right? Let's rock and roll. That's going to be my night tonight. So should be good. I always go over to my dad's house and watch the game at his place, and yeah, it should be a good night. Regardless, the Leafs are up 3 games to nothing, which is cool. But let's go. We're gonna make it happen. Dun, dun. Dun, 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 dun. Oh yeah, here we go. I'm gonna put it up on the screen for you guys. Give me a second here. This is an advertisement, by the way. Oh, there it is. I cannot play the audio. Oh my goodness, I remember that. That was rough. This was rougher. Montreal Canadiens. They went to the Stanley Cup final that year. That's the year the Leafs could have won it all. That was COVID a couple of years ago. There's Gudis right in our goalie's face, punched that guy in the head. How's it going, Jake? Any hockey players here? I played hockey for 25 years, and for about 3, I played 7 days a week, sometimes more than 7 days a week, sometimes like 10 times a week. I played in my college days. Oof, it was intense. Rangers, yeah. You know what? The Leafs always come to New York December 14th. I'm going to go this year. I'm going to make it happen. They always play there. I want to go to Madison Square Gardens and watch a game. There's our boy Austin Matthews. Light the lamp, baby. Mitch Marner. This guy looks like he's 12 years old. Unbelievable skill. Yak, I'm reading your comment right now. Oh, sorry about that, Yak. I'll take it back. I'll go back in the video, edit it out. Too funny, man. That's awesome. I'll see you there. Let's go. You know what? If you stick around, find me on Twitter. I'm on Twitter. My name is at wealthy2034. DM me. We'll go. Okay. It's around December 14th every year the Leafs come. I would be going down there with the family, but there's no way they would want to go to the game. So I would love to go with somebody. I don't want to go by myself. Oh, look at this. New pinned from Pat V, whoever this guy is. Here's the latest dividend prediction model. $1.46 to $1.78. Boom. I said $1.50. Just a reminder, the last $2 distribution occurred when MSTY was trading around $25 a share. While I think we could get there again, it's not a guarantee yet. So this upcoming week, MSTY has laddered short calls on Mister between 382, 392, and long calls between 420 and 430. Can rally on a sharp rip if there is one. You know what? That is a quality tweet right there, I would say. Nice. Very good. All right, you guys. What do you think? Let's call it. Hey, let's call it a day. My name is Mike. This is Health and Wealth. Thank you so much for tuning in today. Omar, I'll never forget you. Thanks for that super chat. I'm going to go right now and talk about how cool you are. Thanks for liking the video. It's down here somewhere, sharing with your friends, and I hope to be able to talk to you guys again a few more times this week, and we'll do live again next week on Saturday. All right. Thanks so much for being here, everybody. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Bye for now. I can't. I got to put this finger down to hit the button. So bye for now.